If you are on a spiritual journey, in search of oneness and inner peace, it's highly likely that you have encountered the law of attraction. This principle has gained immense popularity in recent times, to the point where it is difficult to ignore. Undoubtedly, you may have experimented with it yourself, and why wouldn't you? The notion that you can manifest anything in your life by merely altering your thoughts is highly alluring indeed. If you're watching this video, I suppose it's safe to assume that you didn't experience the success that the New Age gurus promised. If you're seeking methods to make it work, then this video is not for you. I won't be providing any remedies, since in my opinion, none exist. Instead, this video is for those who have a genuine spiritual quest and have encountered the law of attraction along their way to finding inner peace and oneness. If you have ever been too harsh on yourself for failing to succeed, then let me congratulate you. You're fortunate that it did not work out. Allow me to explain why. I have divided this topic into 3 chapters, wherein I will delve into the premises of the law of attraction and 2 other laws that the New Age gurus fail to acknowledge. Chapter 1. Law of Attraction. The law of attraction proposes that the mind possesses the power to create, and I have no qualms with this idea. The mind is undoubtedly a creative organ, capable of generating an illusory world through its power of imagination, as exemplified by the dream state. The mind convinces itself that the dream world is real, only to realize its own folly upon awakening. Spiritual awakening is a similar experience, a process of waking up from the dream of this illusory world. It is neither the accumulation of assets nor renunciation of worldly pleasures that brings one peace. It is non-attachment, a state of desirelessness, dropping even the desire to be desireless, that leads one to their true nature. The unawakened mind is a small part of the universal mind, and as long as we identify with our bodies, we only have access to that part. Consciousness begins to play a character in the form of a body-mind complex and becomes so engrossed in the play or leela that it forgets its true identity. The mind goes through countless experiences, each bringing it closer to its true nature. If you have been unsuccessful at manifestation, take refuge in the fact that your mind has progressed significantly compared to the mind still engrossed in creating illusions in this illusory world. In a previous video, I talked about a common pitfall many fall into along their spiritual journey, that is, comparing their progress with others. And in claiming that you have progressed further, I'm in no way implying that those who are still practicing manifestation are further down on the scale of progress. In the state of self-realization, there are no degrees or scales of measure. However, for the individual ego through which you are experiencing this world, it can be quite comforting to know that consciousness made sure that you were not deterred from your path by the enticing promises that the law of attraction makes. Consciousness wants you to know that it has other plans for you, and all you need to do is to trust. Chapter 2. Law of Karma. While the topics of reincarnation versus one life, free will versus predestination, and karma are intricate and extensive, they are not within the scope of this video. I will make separate videos about those topics. However, even the LOA gurus would acknowledge that we are all born into different circumstances and experience various events that ultimately shape our thoughts and beliefs. Some of these events we attribute to our fate, while others we credit to our own actions. Whether it is in business, relationships, or the law of attraction, the success or failure of our endeavors is dependent on our accumulated and present karma. While a successful person may have valuable advice to share, their suggestions may not always yield the same results for others due to their own unique karmic paths. Karma is not a system of retribution or justice, but a journey that each soul must traverse until it merges with its own true identity. As the soul evolves, it will eventually realize the creative power of the mind, and the universe will provide tangible evidence of this power through successful manifestations. This realization is a significant milestone in one's spiritual journey. However, once the mind has created all it could think of, it will have no choice but to turn inward, marking the first real step towards self-realization. If you have not found success with the law of attraction, it is not a reflection of lack of creativity, but rather an indication that you have already completed that aspect of your karmic journey and are moving closer to liberation from the cycles of karma. Chapter 3: Law of Surrender. The second step in manifesting is to feel the happiness that you would upon manifesting, or in other words, to feel as if you already have it. The third step is to let go of the desire, and the universe will provide what you asked for. If you didn't find success and asked a new age guru for a remedy, they would say you focused on the desire too much, indirectly telling the universe that you lack what you desire, and you kept generating more of what you thought about, i.e., lack. The other cause they would say is because you didn't let go. You were focusing too hard. Let go and let the universe do its job. Or in short, try not to think of the blue elephant, and the blue elephant will show up at your doorstep the next day. How to desire something, wish that it will come to pass, and then not to think about it. And how can you desire something and surrender to the universe's will at the same time? Can these two seemingly contradictory ideas coexist? In the state of true surrender, you understand that what you create through the limited faculties of your mind is insignificant compared to what existence can provide for you. Surrendering to the universe means letting go of your attachment to your desires and trusting that your consciousness knows what you need to progress on your path. Your thoughts are powerful and create your reality. But once you have realized this, will you continue to manifest trivial objects in this illusory world? Why not start by acknowledging that you're not just a body or a mind, but a being of consciousness? Through surrender, you can focus on the being of your consciousness and treat all thoughts equally, whether they are related to manifesting material objects or spiritual growth or ordinary day-to-day thoughts. If these words resonate with your heart, then you have arrived at the doorstep of ego surrender and are ready to delve deeper into the glowing brilliance of your inner consciousness. While countless teachers and mind training protocols can help guide you on your path, true transformation only occurs when you learn to live a life of surrender. Surrender, which arises from the realization of the ego's illusory nature, is the point of no return. It may seem like a passive approach to living life, but once you have reached it and start living it, your life will be nothing but passive. It will be like a storm that sweeps you off your feet. I congratulate those who have realized the power of their thoughts and found success with the law of attraction. However, my sincere hope is that this knowledge will ultimately lead them to a state of desirelessness and true surrender. I also congratulate you who have failed at it and returned to your true spiritual path. You no longer need to spend your time chasing illusions and are now ready to experience the true power of surrender. Thank you for watching. May there be peace.